Oh yeah, last recording I was talking about the nameless creatures of Lord of the Rings. There's also a creature. Oh man, I fucked that whole thing up last time. That octopus that attacks them is called the Watcher.
Yes, that makes sense. And what did you call it?
The nameless creature. But there are nameless creatures
That
in
makes sense.
this universe.
Hey everybody,
I'm Adam.
I'm Sam.
I'm Caleb.
And I'm Will,
And we are Working Title!
Y'all, we are back. It is time for the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power TV series, Season 1, Episode 5.
Something with a P.
Yeah, I won't say.
The Partings? The Partings?
Something.
But it's gonna be right here.
The Departed.
That's a movie.
That's a great movie.
Last on.
We met Adar.
Adar.
Don't really know who he is. Just a general in the army.
Corrupt Elf.
Corrupt elf.
Uncle Benjen.
Uncle Benjen.
Sick.
He gave a threat to Arondir, saying the people of Osgiliath need to bend the knee to me, and they can still live there, or get out. We got no Harfoots last episode.
Made it the best episode ever. So guys, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts on the series right now? We are now past the halfway mark. We're heading towards the end. There's only 8 episodes in this mini-series, so prepare yourself for the finale that is coming up soon. Check out the Patreon. We got movies coming out left and right for you over there. We're going to have other shows that are going to be premiering over there first. Also, check out the show. We don't own it. Come back and watch us after that, and then we're going to punch it.
Bah!
Oh God.
I think this is from the trailer.
I really wanted to scream and freak myself.
My great
thumb.
My great thumb.
My great thumb.
That is definitely from
These
the
are
second
true.
movie.
What we do?
Oh, why does he look so much more healthier now?
We're taking the Hobbits to Isengard scene.
And midsummer we make fun of them to snail. Why the snail in skirt?
Snails.
At the first brush of the oak leaves, we head to the grove.
Well, they've been feeding him, so maybe that's why.
Yeah.
With bar apples,
He
plums,
literally looks like a
apricots,
different
you-
person.
You love it.
He's Sauron.
Parents?
Like a danger. You know, big folk, wolves, bog, rain, hill trolls, cave trolls, anything that'll
They have a cave troll.
Kill.
Death.
make something
Die.
dead.
Dead?
Does he understand the concept of death?
Yeah, that is definitely from the second movie. Same location.
I'm parent.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. No, you're not.
No, you are.
Firefly.
That was just an animal.
Oh,
Yes, I killed him. I killed him. I peril.
I peril. They should have named that the episode. I peril.
It's like an
I'm
iCarly
dead.
episode. Come on.
You're here to
That's
help.
good. That's pretty good, right?
No.
Come on.
No.
I'm good.
You better hope.
Yeah, are ya?
She's a tank. She moves that thing by herself.
Yeah.
She's a Poppy?
Yeah.
Marigold.
Push-ups, sit-ups, and a whole lot of juice.
C4?
The original Gamgees.
Damn, look at that. Why does it sound so modern?
They're singing in the studio now.
Why does it sound like a Taylor Swift song?
They're singing in the studio now.
I don't think you've ever listened to Taylor Swift.
I was just like, Taylor Swift don't sound like this. This feels more like a Disney movie song.
Like Tangled. So majestic.
He's
Who
literally,
am I?
he's literally me, guys.
That's the fakest looking moon I've ever seen.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He just murdered the sky.
I remember I fell from there.
Is he Moon Guy?
Moon Knight?
Is he the Moon Knight reborn?
Who's
Oh.
this?
That's not him.
That looks like a cult.
Who is Yuza?
Men.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh.
That's a star sign on the back. Ew.
His scent is strong.
Look at her
Valar?
fingers.
Wait, twins?
Or Maiar?
Eminem?
Isn't it the
Oh,
same
that-
person as the one up top?
No, she jumped down, I thought.
Oh, she jumped. It was like she teleported.
Oh!
What the fudge?
Can we get out of the sun? I don't like it.
Flowers are great.
Father.
You're, Tell it to him.
She's gonna grab it and go, ugh.
What happened to his arm? Oh,
Toasty.
see how it affects his skin?
Wow,
Wow, it legitimately burns them.
On fire.
I wish you could feel like I do. The sun it will be gone.
The sun?
He has no.
The part of me that never swallowed as well.
But if you choose to stand with me and fight, this tower will no longer be a reminder of our frailty, but a symbol of our strength.
Why is she a leader of these people?
Yeah, I don't know.
Stand with me.
Well, she was the one who told them to
stand
leave.
and fight.
That
Their
makes
homes,
her a
and she
leader.
brought the orc head.
I mean, no one else is stepping up.
Yeah.
So.
You will die.
Elves. Ugh.
I say be better to take our chances bowing to the supposed enemy.
I have looked that enemy in the eye. He's not your deliverer.
You are. Elf! I'll say this for our ancestors.
Come on. Come on. He just wants to steal the sword back. I need to feel. Can you stab me with the sword one last time?
It's a flying horse!
What are your qualifications?
Qualifications?
Do you belong to the Sea Guard?
No. You know I'm twice the same.
Do you belong to the Sea Guard? What about the Queen's Guard?
Nope.
Merchant's Guild?
Nope.
Horseman's Guild?
You're being absurd.
While you were feigning fidelity to the traditions of this isle, these men were living them, finding ways to contribute, to serve. Something of which you evidently care little.
Damn.
He does not want to be part of the machine. He wants to own the machine.
He wants to be the machine.
But you had your chance.
A respectable father. I love him.
You gotta teach these damn kids some lessons or something.
Shut up, son! You're an idiot!
You don't know anything!
Use the powers of nepotism and put me on the boat.
Speak louder.
I don't ship this couple.
No, this is the dumbest couple I've ever seen in the show. I have no care for this guy.
Yes.
I don't even know his name.
I
don't even know
actively
her
want
name.
him to fail. Whatever he's trying to do.
They've said her name a couple times.
Halbrand.
Oh, the sword, long claw.
Damn!
Sheesh!
I saw that gold on the center.
Yeah.
It's a good blade.
And
Wow.
in comes Galadriel to be like, you dumb
Sneaky.
fuck. What are you doing here?
Oh, he's sneaky.
What do they all want, man?
They want him to fight too.
He's got visitors?
The queen.
Uh-oh.
Because remember, they think he's a king. Or
Where did the enemy head next?
Further south, I should think. Towards the watchtower of Oster.
That's the place.
Fucked it up.
That's good. Yeah.
I'll inform the Sea Guard.
You're what?
No, what?
Galadriel informed us of your aspiration to unite your people.
Yeah, that's Cat.
Is she now?
I trust she was not speaking in haste.
I have no doubt.
What?
Come time.
Who the fuck are you?
She's doing the elf thing again.
I state my name.
No, please don't go back
How?
there.
I doubt it. How?
I really don't want to go back there.
Moans and old man noises. Hackles in Palantir language.
Oh, God.
And 500 men to aid your people. And place
You
a crown upon your head.
Don't get it that he doesn't care.
Many might assume you used me.
Yeah.
Find him and the crown.
Whoa.
Seriously, fuck off.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Look at the schnoz on that.
Kill it with a stick.
Wow.
That's not something I've seen.
Looks like my dog.
Whoa!
Big.
Remember the basics of CQC. Metal Gear.
So like
Fire. Oh.
Woo!
Force repulse.
Light push.
Oh,
that
his
was
paw.
no, fuck those things.
Oh, those poor animals that were gonna eat some of our protagonists.
Oh,
Protagonists I don't care about.
damn.
Except him.
The dark arts.
Is that from him slapping his arm, or did
Yeah.
they do that?
No, that's for him from slapping his arm. I'm pretty sure. Oh, he looks like he's gonna cry.
Their strokes fall like the stone giants of the Northlands.
What does that mean?
That's like a fantasy thing. I hate. That fucking slow motion again.
They had to do it, Will.
Whoa.
What makes you think Miriam's mind am I over not as one of this?
Because my father would sooner die than take orders from an elf.
Oh.
Huh?
Who's his father?
Him.
You didn't know?
Father, son.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he just said it was something else. My bad.
No, he's saying the queen is his cousin.
Gotcha.
The father, the Pharazon or whatever. Jack Black.
Orders from now.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I said that.
With my chest.
When all this is ended, elves will take orders from us. Or my cousin can go to war for Galadriel if she wishes. I go to war for Numenor.
Soon we will save the low men of Middle-earth, lift them up, and give them the king they've long awaited. A king who will be forever in our debt.
Yeah, use your little brain.
Teensy weensy brain guy.
Trade, tribute. I wouldn't dare stop that, not for all the salt in the sea.
Pharazon the Rat.
I mean, that's not ratty. What? In fairness, what
kind of keen.
What leg do they have in the race other than
the kingdom
good and
is in
evil?
danger, I'm in danger.
Yeah, look. What the f...
I mean, it's gotta be a
wizard.
Yeah. I don't know why I blanked on that word.
With a magic man.
Yes.
What is going on?
Chops it off, grows a new leg.
Oh shit!
I didn't touch that.
Why would you do that?
Well, there goes her arm.
Peril!
Peril. Oh my god, you're gonna rip your arm off. Whoa!
Alright, she's got her hand.
Ice shotgun blast.
All of a sudden he's looking a lot more
evil,
sentient. There's actual thoughts behind those eyes now.
Loyalty to a friend ought to be expected, regardless of his race.
Does it justify lying to your king?
I wonder, High King, if it is in fact you who has been lying to me.
Oh shit.
Poured all his light into the tree to protect it. On the other, a Balrog of Morgoth.
Oh,
the tree to destroy it. Amidst that due, unending, lightning ensnared the tree.
Wow. Oh, that's
forging of their conflict.
Would that be Minas Tirith?
The power.
Power.
I think it's just a tree.
It's tree symbol.
That's just a tree, though.
The white tree.
Durim's right.
Then you admit the dwarves did find it. The ore containing the light of the lost
Oh,
I
shit.
admit only this. I promised Durin never to reveal his people's secrets.
Mithrils from the Silmarils?
Yeah, this is that point where I agree with Will and Caleb about
too much lore.
I have no idea what we're talking about, really. So I'll just wait until the show jumps further into depths with it. If and when 3 seasons from now, if it gets that far, success-wise.
The blight upon this tree is but an outer manifestation of an inner reality.
Shit. The world is crumbling.
The light of the Eldar
is failing.
Our light.
Rest your souls. You're gonna die.
Well, go back to get Durin and be like, yo,
shit's real bad.
So, can I snitch or not?
He's holding it right there.
The king should turn and be like, what are you holding?
Yeah.
What are you holding?
What is that?
Show me it.
Show me
it's
it,
shining.
Yeah. Something shiny.
I smell shiny.
I waited. It'll all be over by the time they get off the boat.
You're dying first. Yeah.
Arrow just flies out of the screen, hits him.
Perhaps Isildur will sing with you.
Why is he standing
he's the dude in the corner.
God, he sucks. This kid's a loser.
What are you doing, idiot?
Who's this guy?
Oh, this is...
I hate this kid.
Why?
Oh, this is, Sun. Yeah.
Oh, he's sabotaging?
No water or ale.
No, he might light that shit on fire.
Oh.
Yeah, he is. It's definitely
Jesus.
Are you stowing away?
Nice.
Now he's gonna get blamed for that too.
Shit,
Run.
stop it. Run or stop it, I don't know.
What just
He
happened?
ran to the thing I was.
Are you? Oh!
Kid's dead. He gets blamed. Now we're stuck with this for another 3 episodes. Great. Alright. Sick.
Oh my god.
Son of a gun.
This is mithril. It is our only salvation.
Elrond, I have tested it. Under every duress, nothing diminishes its light. We believe if we can secure vast quantities of it quickly, enough to saturate every last elf in the light of the Valar once more. And yes,
I like it. Ambitious Celebrimbor. I'm enjoying this arc. Will he do whatever it takes? Destroy the trust of the dwarves?
Well, now our people are doomed unless I break an oath.
I'm confused.
About?
You said a mortal man.
because he was the only one.
His
It's
father's
just
a
the
man.
It's just the phrasing.
Well, he's Elrond. He's a half elf, half man. Half man.
Oh,
Is it serious?
Is that
yeah,
real?
Yeah, deadass.
Oh, okay.
No idea.
That's why I was so confused. Elves
But they said
are
he became a
immortal.
star.
You don't know anything about me.
Yeah.
We've just met. It might be 6 episodes, but it's been 3 days.
You don't know what I did.
Yes,
Before I ended up on that rock.
Oh, thank God, something interesting.
Actual context.
Oh no, we're not.
I survived.
No, this is the people. Yeah, those are orcs. Yeah, it's not a flashback.
Well, at least it's them.
No, this is a flashback. Wait,
No,
who's
No,
that?
those are the people
That's
that
the
came
old
down
man.
from the town.
Oh, okay. He's basically saying the
These
same
people
thing.
discover it.
Yeah.
They will cast me out. Who is it you lost?
Yeah.
Your brother.
My brother.
What happened to him?
I killed him.
Do you know?
In a place of
for sure?
darkness and despair. By servants of Sauron, is that enough for you?
I am your
You
brother.
cannot satisfy thirst by drinking seawater.
Then what is it? Why do you keep fighting?
Vengeance.
You're asking me to go to the one place that I swore never to return. The least you can do is tell me why.
True.
Why do you keep fighting?
Because I cannot stop.
That's so obvious.
Yeah. We've known that since the first fucking episode.
Please tell me there's more to it.
I know. I'm
The
hoping.
company I led mutinied against me.
That was like a week ago.
Because I believed they could no longer distinguish me from the evil I was fighting.
She's got crazy eyes.
I was gonna say that. What is wrong with her?
I feel like they told the elves in this show to act like they're like Vulcan, no emotion, or just like pan-faced, do nothing with your face
Except for Elrond.
except stare.
Yeah,
And
Elrond's
I'm just gonna
horrible.
blame it that he's half human, so he does something with his face. Well, at least the speech turned around to at least convince him.
Yeah.
At least we have more forward momentum with this plot. Now let's go. Let's finally do where
Plot is so boring.
not as bad as the seal doors. Not even close.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing I've seen.
Well, at least tell me why. I can't stop.
I can't stop.
Wait,
I
our boy
can't stop.
Ardar. Just shut up.
I've seen this before.
What? What is so grand that you guys didn't know existed here?
What the f-
Is that another sword?
Oh, what?
Gosh. Check your surroundings, people. You serious?
I've seen this before. I just happened to tear the whole thing apart to look at it. So.
Oh.
I wonder if Arendir will end up taking the sword, corrupting himself, but allows them to have a sword of power to fight the enemy. Like he'll take the sin and corruption on himself to protect the town at his own self-sacrifice kind of thing. You know, I feel like that's an option for the story.
You made it up, didn't you? Think I've been
Oh my god.
Wow. Guy.
What a dickhead.
Also, I snitched.
Come on, it's not that heavy. It is not the weight of the table that burdens me.
So why don't you come out with it?
Because a burden shared may either be halved or doubled, depending on the heart that receives it.
Beard! Enough with the quail sauce. Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
Pause.
Whoa.
Jesus.
All right.
You got it.
Got it. Coming at you.
I did not come to Khazad-dûm for friendship, but ambition.
What?
I did not know it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I came for Mithril. My kind must either abandon these shores by spring or perish.
Perish? Perish? How?
Die.
Show him the
Our
tree.
mortal souls will dwindle into nothing, slowly diminishing.
Well, so far he's taking it pretty well.
But shadows.
He's not yelling.
Swept away by the tides of time. Forever.
Oh, shit.
God damn it.
Yeah.
This is so real, man.
Yeah.
That was such a good explanation. I'm upset.
I'm really
Like,
tired.
holy shit.
My beard's heavy.
The fate of the
Is in
entire
my hands.
race
Oh,
is in
boy.
my hands.
Yes, so we are bending the
So
knee
it
to you.
would appear.
Please, Durin, save us.
Say that again.
Oh.
The fate of the entire elven race is in your hands.
He's
Say
gonna
it
love this.
again.
He's like, one
Yeah,
more.
look
Look
at
at
him.
him.
Look at him smile.
Look at him. Tell me one more time, please.
Whose hands?
Yours.
Guy is the mess.
Yours. I love this guy.
Interesting.
He's like one of my brothers, dear Lord.
Fetch your feathery shirts, let's start walking. Don't thank me yet. Thank me after we find a way to convince my father. Please get moving. It's a long journey back.
Can we please?
This sunlight is starting to give me a sore stomach.
Under one condition. Tell these are the tables from me.
Push your luck, Elf.
Good push your lock out.
Hey! Finally! No more blowing up ships. No more politicking.
Stupid Numenor.
Get the freaking Middle Earth, please.
Get me out of this shit town.
Let the wave take it and be done with it.
The only thing Numenor is good for is cool armor and Shadow of War.
Oh, that's sick.
Big brother!
Sis, if you don't get on the boat now, you're dying to the wave.
I think that's probably what is going to happen.
Probably why she's forgotten and not in the books.
Yeah.
Oh, if I didn't hate you so much, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
She's still.
Wait. How did she get this armor?
That was her armor from the first episode, I think. Yeah, it was.
Right, but she didn't have that when she was in the water.
They reforged it. Halbrand's a genius.
Okay. Alright. You heard it there.
He took a look into the Palantir and was like, oh, that armor.
Stop, please.
How else would he
Now
know?
it's you saying stop?
Please.
Caleb calls this. It's not my fault. Yes!
Finally! With 3 fucking episodes left.
I hate this show.
Alright, y'all. That was episode
5.
5.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Damn,
Episode
3
5
more.
of Rings of Power. Without that ending from Durin and Elrond talking to the end, this episode would have been very bad, in my opinion.
Very bad. The exposition episode.
Yeah. 3 episodes left, and I feel like we've watched the content that could have fit into 2 episodes now.
Yeah.
The good news, editing-wise, is you can have a very quick job of just chopping up the very few scenes that we
I
talked
enjoy
through.
it.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I have nothing positive.
I feel like
say.
shit after watching it. Honestly,
it's
so boring.
It's just so fucking slow.
No, I want to do this. Hold on.
I'm bored.
Go for it.
I know the first 2 episodes. I was like, man, people shouldn't hate on this show. They should at least give it a chance.
Now you've given it a chance.
I gave it a chance.
It's dog shit.
This shit's ass.
It
Right now.
sucks.
I mean,
It
like,
is.
It's kind of not
it's
good.
just like,
Yeah.
I think the moment where I was just like, what are we talking about? When it was Elf King and Durin, and they went back and forth, and it was like, mind you, that has been like me, the redeeming. That's been like what's kept me here.
Is the dwarf and elf?
Yeah,
The
like
dwarven element.
the Mithril arc.
Yeah.
If you will.
Yeah. A good arc.
Yeah, a great arc. It's very, very
fantastic.
Fun. And so we're sitting there, and then he's like, "So, why don't you tell me why the dwarves have
Kickstarted the mountain."
Yeah, kickstarted, like gotten back into mining again." And then he goes, "So why don't you tell me why the elves are expanding in cities?"
Yeah.
And then he's like, and then the king says something else, and he goes, "You know, this table is special to my people because it's made from special rock.
I want the table."
Why did divert to that?
And then Elrond was like, "Hey man, like let's all be friendly." And they're like, "Yeah, you can have the table, man." That was it. I was like,
I want the table.
This was the most like.
Give me the table.
That was like the worst way to write that conversation. Like I just felt like we kept talking about things that didn't matter, or not that it wasn't even like I hate addressing this in a House of Dragons show, or addressing this with House of Dragons in mind, but fuck it. The show came out at the same time. Y'all are competing against each other whether you like it or not. This is not how those kind of conversations would go in that show, and that show does it way better. Or a Thrones-esque, or Thrones in general show, or any other show where you have some type of conversation where you're battling out about something, but you're not really talking about it per se.
Wits.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like a battle of wits. And it just like was not there.
Thrones knocks it out of the park. This, no.
Yeah, I mean Thrones, and there's plenty of other shows that do it. It's just that's the easiest one to compare because of relatively same type of atmosphere. Yeah, it's just I just can't wrap my mind around it. So many scenes where I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Well, we don't even know the name of the Farazan's son, and he's like out here committing terrorism. What the fuck's going on?
He's blowing up.
And he's trying to start a relationship with
the girl,
Elendil's daughter. Who I don't even know her name. Why she's even important in this?
There's a.
And you talk about bad response or bad writing or dialogue and that. I'm fighting because I cannot stop.
And it's like, but that's
not
a reason. That's not what we're asking.
Yeah. She can't admit that she's out for revenge.
I've waited to see where a lot of these plots would go, and now I just don't really understand where characters' paths are supposed to. There is no trajectory with certain paths now. I feel like the Arendir story, which I have enjoyed somewhat, now I don't understand a lot of the point of certain scenes that have occurred. I don't understand why this town is so important, and why we're so hell-bent on focusing on it.
Ostira?
Yeah, I thought there was going to be some like morally gray zone that we start to follow Arendir with that I thought might be interesting, because he decided to not shank Adar when he was next to Adar, and then decided not kill him, which could have fixed a lot of problems. And then I thought, okay, maybe he's going to turn to the dark side, and maybe he'll be maybe an antagonist to the show. Maybe that'll be something interesting. Now he's super for the humans and being safe, which now I don't understand the connection they were trying to do between Adar and him. Then it's the girl who wants to bend the knee, and he's all against it. So now I don't know where that plot's going to go. Okay, so let's throw that over there.
After she said she was against the idea.
Yeah, but like,
she wanted to stay and fight, and now she changes her mind.
But like you would think when characters get introduced that are original, that there is an intent behind their purpose and a story that you'll start to pick up themes on. So he's an outcast, he's a corrupt elf talking to another elf. Okay, what a theme could be is how this came to be, how this elf fell, and how this one could fall in our show.
Yeah.
It's not happening. Maybe it'll be a turn and a brother saves brother story. We'll have to see. But it's completely not what I'm expecting. And other than that, I don't care for that plot. Everything's taking so damn long to get to anything.
Yeah.
If we were in The Witcher, which has its own problems, but I like that show, The Witcher, if it's going to a location, it's just the next scene.
Yeah.
We have spent, like, I feel like what it feels like 4 episodes, but it's not. 4 episodes trying to leave Numenor to get to Middle-earth, and everything is standing in its way, and none of it's interesting. I don't know. I seriously don't know what Isildur's daughter or sister has contributed to this. I don't even know her name.
Nothing.
All the scenes already out of my mouth.
She's done nothing.
She literally.
But that's the thing. I don't even want to give the time of day to it.
All she did was encourage her brother to like be him. Wow, epic! Great job, people. Be yourself. That's a great lesson.
Nice.
And then she starts working in a guild, and then she runs into the Farazan's son, and they have like an awkward meeting, and then randomly she's now in the council room protesting the support of the elves and going to war.
And that literally feels like what you would get from, like, if you're looking at other shows that are complex, you have the A characters, the A list that we focus on, the side characters that influence the side characters, and then the off stories. That's an off story, and they're putting too much time on it.
It just shouldn't even exist in
It
the
shouldn't
show
exist.
at the point.
They're just trying to make characters exist so that people like Farazan and Muriel, the lady, can have people to politic with. But the politicking isn't interesting. It's not interesting. There's not enough people to make it interesting. And because we know Numenor is not in the Lord of the Rings, I don't really have a lot of care for it, and they're not making me care for it.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine that we're focusing on an area that's doomed, but make it interesting. You can do that, but they're not. So I don't care. Now that we're leaving, I'm happy, and I'm glad that the wave is going to hit it. So I don't have to deal with it.
But even, like, everyone on Numenor is just so mind-numbingly frustrating. And including Galadriel and Halbrand.
I'm sick of Galadriel.
And
I'm so sick of her.
I mean, I think the thing that pissed me off this episode is, like, Isildur. Like, I don't know anything about Isildur in terms of Lord of the Rings. I'll be 100% honest. Other than he's the one that defeats Sauron the first time. But to me, like, that is almost a prince that was promised savior story lineage type of thing. And not saying that when someone is coming up they can't have faults or be wrong about something, but like, yes, what's the message we want to put out there to people? You can fuck up, fuck around, dick around, do whatever you want, not really focus on like doing well where you're at, and then you're just gonna be gifted the opportunity to go be a hero.
He literally begs for his dad to give him a spot,
and his friends,
He's the most like spoiled, annoying fucking brat because he keeps screwing up everything, and then just, hey guys, I know I fucked up real bad, but can I have the exact spot or better that I already had?
Yeah, and it's just like, but it's like, where the fuck do you get off that you think that like? And granted, we have not been fleshed out on any of these characters. So anybody could be a horrible person. Anybody could not deserve it as little as he deserves it. But like, you look at his friends. These dudes, like, all of them worked hard to be in the Sea Guard. They don't have a dad that's like the Lord Knight of everything. And they lost their position because he's a dumb fuck. Yeah. And like was like too busy stargazing or trying to manifest his own like destiny in his mind, or his own like future, where he's like staring out and it's like, yes, I'm gonna be cool someday, I'm gonna be important, but he's not doing anything to like make it. Like, that's the thing that's so frustrating. I hate when shows do that, especially like, it seems like it's shows that have been coming out in the past 10 years. It's all about like, just like, you just happen to be great, or you just happen, like, nothing is about hard work and like putting yourself through the fucking blender and the grindstone to make yourself like a sharp knife. It's like, nope, just whipped out. It's perfect. I don't need to do anything. I can completely fuck around and do whatever the fuck I want in my life. And hey, it's just going to work out for me because like, I'm important for some fucking reason. Yeah, what a great message to teach to people.
That's fucking the thing. I don't know. Like, I feel like they just took the characters and like, let's make a show about them. so that they can eventually get to the points that we are familiar with them for.
Yeah.
But they're not doing the due diligence of like making them interesting so we can care enough to wait until then. And the problem is like Isildur's story, I don't even have to know it, because the most important thing at the end of the day is the biggest thing he does, which is after thousands of men die trying to destroy a ring, he will end up choosing the item, the material good, over human life. That he's just a selfish person at the end of the day. That is the moral of the story. But it sucks that that's like the only thing the writers are going with right now already, because there won't be any progress if he's already the person he will be in the future.
Yeah, like I would at least want him to be like this person that had to like not struggle but like work hard to be where he's at, and he's almost like built up to be that guy, but then ultimately his faults do turn him. Not that his faults are already happening. Like, he's already lying and, like, screwing over every person that he knows personally.
Yeah.
Just like, the fuck? I don't know. It's just frustrating. I just feel like none of the characters in the show, none of them have anything that's, like, super, not redeemable, but just, like, interesting to the point of, like, I'd even want to talk about it or, like, bring it up.
It's mostly complaints at this point.
It is, and it's super infuriating, and I'm not even, like, a huge... Like, I like Lord of the Rings. I will admit, I watched the extended editions probably more times than I can remember, and it's a cool universe. But, like, the only things that are keeping me interested in the show are fucking gimmicks, like the dwarves. Like, I love the dwarves, and I think their story has, like, the most potential of interest, considering, like, the idea of, like, do I save my people or break an oath to my best friend? Like, that's a great concept to run through a story.
Yeah.
But other than that specific moment, it's just the gimmick of dwarves that I fucking love, so it's keeping me interested. The rest of this is like, whatever.
Yeah, I think I know my biggest problem with the show, and I'll restate it when we get to the finale, when we make our final judgment on the first season. But one of my biggest complaints is, why should I care? And that's because I feel like the show has not taken the time to establish any of the characters at base value. Meaning, like, no, we have not, like, seen a character exist in what would have been a normal thing in their life. We are now at the, like, side quest that they are working on, so we are just following them in the in-progress state. So while they're trying to make us connect with them, I don't even know where they started to really see the difference in how they are changing. I don't care about Galadriel because I haven't gotten to see the prologue in detail for more other than the 2 minutes they showed us to even know why I should care about her journey. And actually, her story wouldn't be bad if all this had just happened in a single episode for her. But now it's happened over 5 episodes, so now I don't care about that.
I mean, even like the whole idea of like Halbrand asking her, well, why are you doing this? Yeah. And the initial thing she says, I can't stop fighting, my team mutinied against me, and then my king and my best friend decided to, like, they betrayed me and exiled me. And I'm like, well, there's also like 3,000 years of history you're skipping over.
Yeah.
Like
you're only talking about the past week.
You're literally talking about the past like week or month in your life, whereas the rest of your life, and considering too, like they keep saying, like they've dropped this like 50 times in the show of how like, oh, elves live such long lives that 20 years just feels like a moment to them. Okay, well then why are we talking about with Galadriel? Like why with Elrond and them? They're talking about like this. These long times where it takes them like 20 years to make 2 steps down the road, where like Galadriel is only focused on the past week, but she can't explain farther than my brother died to like the never-ending hunt for this like ghost specter that no one seems to believe is around anymore. Like, and I mean, we get it. He's back. Like, she's not wrong in her hunt for Sauron. But at the end of the day, she has no reason to believe it. And, like, I feel like at minimum, if we were seeing, like, her ruin her relationships with her friends or, like, she runs into Elrond and has a conversation with him for 10 minutes, and that's her best friend that stabs her in the back. It's not like, if over the course of the season, now granted, this would be really slow, but if over the course of the season, if she's hunting Sauron, like, for 3 episodes, and every time Elrond's like, bro, you gotta hang it up. Like, we're trying to move on. Bro, you gotta hang it up. Like, this is really bad. Like, you need to, like, not fix yourself, but, like, put it in the past, bury the hatchet, and, like, start a new life. And then that doesn't happen, and that's when the king and them are like, you know what? We gotta get her out of here. Yeah. Meanwhile, like, you know, fucking, like, 3 seconds in, we're like, this bitch gotta go. It's like, okay, why?
That's what I mean, like...
I feel like we spend times on the things that doesn't matter.
We're starting like halfway through an already ongoing journey, and anytime they make any statement about somebody else, like calling Elrond a turncoat against her or whatever, like, so I'm just supposed to consider that's what Elrond is, because we didn't know what he was like towards her for all the time prior. We're just seeing the last second of that little moment.
Well, also considering the way that he's been with... I mean, I understand that that's her opinion on what happened. Like, in reality, they weren't trying to betray her. They were trying to get her to, like, go relax.
Yeah.
Like, you fought the good fight. You beat the race. Go home.
Yeah.
Like, that is done. You don't need to do this anymore. Let us just keep, you know, vibing and figuring out the rest of elf-kind time on Middle-earth. But we don't even... you know, you don't even get a chance to understand the betrayal or deception just because it was just a conversation like, hey man, you should go.
Well, and I'm surprised she thinks of Elrond that way when didn't they have a pretty damn good conversation after the king was like, yeah, you all are going to Valar. Didn't they have a conversation at the trees that we said was like one of the best parts of the first episode?
Yeah, that was
I thought they ended on good terms there. But now she still is shitting? Or now... I don't know.
She is shitting on it.
I don't know.
Do it be shitting? She be.
Dude,
she be.
I was so invested in her character in the first few episodes. I could give 2 fucks about her now.
She's not likable.
She's so boring.
They've made her... I genuinely feel like they told her, be stoic like Kate Blanchett, and gave her no other direction.
Yeah,
I feel like... I don't know who I should be blaming in terms of the writing or the director telling the actors what to do, because... I don't think these actors are bad. They don't seem bad. A lot of them seem decent, but the dialogue isn't helping them.
I don't think any of the actors are bad. Yeah. They're selling the roles to what I imagine that the people are telling them to do. It's just what they're telling them to do. It's just shit for the most part.
Yeah, the writing's like a first grade script level.
Yeah.
It's like, I wrote like a fan fiction for Lord of the Rings after I watched it. I was like, so... Scary girl from first movie goes for revenge against Sauron. That's her whole character.
Last episode, you might have said it, or I can't remember if it was off camera or not. You said this guy, the guy who's currently playing Elrond, is like nothing compared to Hugo Weaving.
Well, I did give him
not like to insult, but it also does seem like you're enjoying this Elrond, though.
I do. He is one of the better parts in the show.
I am as well, and I also enjoy older Elrond as well.
Yeah.
I love Galadriel in Lord of the Rings. She's pretty fucking badass.
Yeah.
She's very powerful. I was even texting Sam, like, are we going to see her get her Green Witch ability? I fucking hate this Galadriel.
Yeah.
Well, I also feel
like I'm trying to say, like, this Elrond is nothing like the current, the future Elrond, but I'm enjoying it. This Galadriel is nothing like the future Galadriel, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just it's hard to gather. Sam put it a good way. It's like I can't really tell where any of these characters are getting at, and not in like a mystery type of way. Yeah. It's like no, this is supposed to be pretty straightforward, but like we're all kind of up in the air of like,
I feel
why are we having these conversations? Why is this happening?
I feel like the only story that is actually moving and making progress is the elf and dwarf story.
Like, you know,
that's the only one that's moving.
You know when you listen to like good dialogue and you start to smile to yourself because you know the puzzle that's being laid out, and sometimes you get so into it that you can almost finish the sentences before they're said. I'm sitting here and my mind is zoning out because I feel like it's not written properly at all that I just tap out. Like the steps for the rhythm aren't there. There's no rhythm to what is happening. I can't follow along, and like, except for the gimmicky scenes. Like, you can tell that Doran's gonna be like say it again.
Yeah,
because it's a joke you've seen 100 times in comedy skits.
Well, he's that guy, yeah.
But that's the unfortunate thing. That doesn't have layers to it. That doesn't hold weight. Other than, the only thing I will say for that scene is that will be exciting in a season 2. Heaven forbid we have to watch that, and maybe it's more enjoyable.
New writers.
But that will have weight for relationship bonding. So when there comes a dire moment where Durin might die, I don't know his history, it will feel impactful because that moment is a precious moment that saved this episode. But we're working with pebbles. And they're making me move giant stones that I don't want to lift. I have to look for the little gems in these episodes now.
Yeah, true.
Which is unfortunate because I do love Lord of the Rings a whole weeping ton. There are things I'm still interested in, I will say. I'm still curious about the wizard. I just hate that I have to wait so long for these episodes. Like, they're spreading... There was the classic line, not enough butter over too much bread. 100% is how this show feels. Times 10.
They had those, white mages, too. I completely forgot about that. The show was, the people with the... the star sign thing where they're the impacts, we are here.
The impact.
That's what happened. And then he, whatever they are, they teleported to another spot.
I think they're the Valar. They could be the Valar.
This show needs cliffhangers.
They look bad, or bad guys.
Oh yeah,
not like they look.
They look like shit.
They are easily bad guys.
They look like shit.
Bro, that dude was like.
Okay.
Bro blinked.
Yeah,
he did the Dishonored move. He went to.
Yeah.
Or also is really Arendir's story is okay. We have a dagger that I guess is a beacon for the bad guys. We now retreat to a fortress. Town is in danger. Just so happens
that the beacon
has a message.
Tower.
Or is on the wall there.
Is there a reason? Is there some geographical reason we can't leave the tower? Why have we stayed at this tower the whole time?
It could be because it's such a high point.
That's
why. It is very high up compared to where the orcs are. I think that's why. Just because it's such a high ground.
All I assume right now.
I can't believe how hard this plotline fell off.
This is what I'm assuming.
It sucks.
All right,
dude.
I know that this is reverse, so I'm gonna flip for you guys. So Mordor's over here now. Let's say the orcs came up and they're trying to go into Mordor. But to get to Mordor, you have to go up here. So first they cross, and now the humans have been dumb and cornered themselves down to the mountains when they should have gone north. So now that the orcs are here, there's either orc or climb a mountain. And is that why we're stuck? Because the dumbasses went to a mountain instead of running in daylight, which the orcs now apparently burn in? Nothing has happened with that plot. Nothing has happened with any of these plots.
That plotline has tumbled down a hill.
We have 3 episodes left, and I feel like we have not done anything.
I don't care.
The story just picked up.
This is like Obi-Wan to me. This is so disappointing.
It must be bound by blood.
Okay, who gives a fuck?
I was just telling Caleb. We're about to start. Hold on, listen. We're about to.
I need 2 seconds.
It must be bound in blood. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Oh, the old man instantly kills a child. Crazy. The dude that's been dick riding the demons the entire time. Oh, you have to sacrifice a child. Sick. No shit, dude.
This is my new rule of thumb for what I'm going to assume about TV shows when they do these things now. We're about to jump into Andor, and let's hope it's good. I don't know, but it dropped 3 episodes last week, and this show dropped 2 episodes for the premiere. And shows have been doing that. I think didn't Boba Fett do that? Am I wrong about that? Maybe I'm wrong.
I can't remember. That show's bad too.
My new rule of thumb now is when shows start to release many episodes on one day, there's a sign, and that sign is some of these episodes aren't good. Let's condense them so everybody watches it at one time and thinks it's good.
And they just remember it as one really big episode.
Yeah.
And that's not good.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's not great at all.
I don't want that. I don't like it. This shouldn't be even 8 episodes at this point. Black Mirror is 3 episodes for 1 season. You don't need to stretch out these shows. And you're blowing the budget on all... and that's the thing, too. That's what's really disappointing, is there's these awesome visuals.
Yeah. But it's like, what
who cares? It's like, I can go watch Planet Earth.
Yeah.
And that's its duty, is to let me fall asleep. I don't go to watch that to carry my weight of enjoyment in those things. Those are for me to relax.
Oh, the dialogue that the narrator's saying.
You're spending billions on those things.
It's I don't understand or... I'm all for Halbrand just staying and voiding his destiny. I'm all for it. I don't know about you guys. I hate how much Galadriel's hounding him.
It's been 3 episodes of her going,
for him
be
to
a king
be
and
his
fight.
destiny.
No, be a king, no.
So his thing is, his family is like the kings of the Southlands, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
And
they served Morgoth.
And they served Morgoth.
He's a red wraith.
He's gonna be the first wraith.
Isildur and Elendil are the kings of Gondor, which is in the Southlands, right?
I don't know my geography of Middle Earth. Sure.
But if we're assuming the Southlands is where
they're saying the Southlands is the area that leads up to Mordor.
Oh.
Which is technically also leading up to Minas Tirith. But once again.
Right, so then I'm confused as to wouldn't Elendil and Isildur be from a very royal family? Wouldn't they be kings? If
they're the only fucking Numenorians that survived, they're the royalty of this land.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Facts, bro. They're gonna start their own nation on the last episode of the series after their Numenor gets turned
conquest,
into
Adam, blood conquest.
All right.
You become
Did they
king.
just make Isildur king because he killed Sauron?
Sure.
I don't know.
Probably.
Okay.
I genuinely do not know.
Lord of the Rings is dumb.
No, it's not.
Shut the fuck up.
No, don't equate that to what we love.
Yeah.
Why did he get mad? Why did Benjen? Why did Uncle Benjen get mad when they mentioned Sauron?
He chokeslammed him and then immediately let him go.
That was so...
I wonder if it was just the disrespect that he considered him
That's
Sauron.
a huge half measure and devalued that villain in that moment.
And then he makes some old man kill a kid, but who cares?
Or is it because he wants to be, and it just reminded him that he's not?
I don't know.
Because he said the whole thing of being a god.
Not yet.
I'll say this.
Being a god.
I was so excited last episode because I thought Halbrand might get an upgrade from being the Night King, the Witch King or Ringwraith, to being Sauron himself.
Halbrand?
I was so excited thinking that because they were talking about this some doom and gloom about an elf coming to the town, and I was like, whoa, well, Galadriel's the elf, but she brought the package, and then leaves. And then Halbrand is now going on the boat, so it can't be Sauron. So I guess he's back to Ringwraith status.
I don't know.
Guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Write a comment down below. What are your thoughts on episode 5? Your overall thoughts on the series. Send us top 3 things you're enjoying about this show on an optimistic note. I do want to know what you're enjoying and also your 3 complaints so we are fair all around. We'll see you in the next episode. Punch it.